So hello and welcome one and all on a night which is anything but welcoming. The rain is tumbling down here, you can see it against the floodlights. It gives an added sense of drama to a game which was already in itself deemed dramatic. The conditions here will play a substantial part. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
So the orchestra tunes, the patrons take their seats, the curtain is about to rise at the Theatre of Dreams once more. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. That's the keeper's ball. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. So Dida between the sticks for this one, widely recognised, as we all know, Jim, to be one of the great keepers from Brazil.
The Big Easy, for me. There was indeed a time in his career where he was considered as being one of the best, Peter, if not the very best. You don't have a career like his unless you're quite special. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. It's a promising position. Oh, sweet feet. Hit into the middle. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Played out to the left flank, back into the middle. He has a look up. It's nicked! Goal, Milan! And Milan have the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he's picked it up out wide. He's got two! He's got a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Threads one in, and this is Ibrahimovic. Up he goes! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Bullet. Looking to play him in. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Ronaldinho. Great defending, strong and determined. Ronaldinho unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Maldini. Nice sequence of passes, this. And Pepe. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Pele. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
That is good alertness. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pele. Pele! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Rodri. And this... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Another save.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
It's their second corner of the game. Pullet plays it short. That has been slung wide. Deep cross. Ronaldinho attempts a clearance. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a...
Nedved is on his own. Shapes to shoot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And the lead is extended still further. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Rodri. Schmeichel. Oh no, what has happened here? Goes down, but nothing given.
3 minutes at a time.
Pullet. And this is Ronaldo. Vieira. Nesta is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. And he's managed to get free. Yaya Toure. Vieira demonstrating his defensive quality there. He's had a shot! Oh, taken with style. They're back within reach. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
And the first half is done.
Those of you making their way home on public transportation today, please watch the screen for train departure times from all local major stations.
There's the start of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Now he's got space here, and it's been played through. Ronaldinho. And the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Lahm. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Lahm receives it in a wide position. Now and the finish! Corner number 3 coming up. He's had a hit! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
He's found a way through. Plays it in low. Good read, needed to be.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
And the pass is intercepted.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Looking for options for movement. And he's gone backward here. Pull it. Spread it left. And he cuts out the supply. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. Vieira. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Hullet. Ronaldinho, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Nedved. Now, can they get him away? Oh, good ball! He's beaten the last... Real chance! No mistake! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Oh, what has happened here? And he's being shifted off it. Ronaldinho. And it's Zanetti. He is through here!
That's good play from him.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
There's the shot! It's in! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Chelsea give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Nice, ended up in no man's land.
Substitution for Milan, number 17, Ronaldinho. Number 6,
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Number 20, Ibrahimovic.
Leicester kept aware,
On the field,
and it is reclaimed
number
easily.
7, Baggio.
Oh,
Number
it's a promising
15,
build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Number 10,
And he's intervened well there.
Number 9, Pele. Substitution,
That has not gone well. Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Pele. He's a sharp little ball here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And this is Bale. He has found the way through. Oh, shooting chance! And it's Maldini. It's come backwards here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Great ball. Got it! And yes, it's... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. The action has already started. And here's Kaka. Chelsea finding their passes.
Well, Peter, there's a player on this pitch who's hard not to like. The smiling assassin, Ronaldinho. He always looks like he's having a good time, and it's mostly true because of his superb skill and imagination.
Yeah, just brilliant, isn't he? A different level.
Infectious.
Yaya Toure. To Thuram. Ambitious ball here. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Lahm. And it's Hullet. And Hullet! Ruud Hullet! That is just a piece of art!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Chance here to counter. Pull it. Oh, this is a terrific run. Kaká. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Oh, there's a probing ball. It's a searching pass. Vieira. Out to the right. And that's been won straight back. Lahm. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Lahm. Showing good feet. Looking for options for movement. And here's Hullet.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Ronaldinho quietly revving up. Hullet. Good purposeful running this.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Back into the middle. Oh, super ball! And this is Nedved. That is a brilliant interception. Gerrard. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And he's worked it through. Ronaldinho. No, that's been intercepted. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Hullet has found the net here, of course. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now it's Kaka. And he was quick to react. That's good pressing, squeezing the play.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And it's Ronaldinho. Ibrahimovic. And they can counter here. Vieira. Lahm. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nedved. And here's Ibrahimovic. Showing great feet there. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh no, this does not look good. No way through, so back it comes. Tries a shot! Goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Chelsea are now lucky. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Final whistle today.
Chelsea in control at half-time, 2-0. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Zanetti. Zanetti tries making a foray down the right. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Hullet. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Thuram simply refused to be outdone there. Oh, that's fabulous. Chance! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan. Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
And this is Yaya Toure, engages and forces him off the ball. Toure cuts a frustrated figure right now, he just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And he's had it nicked away. Oh, truly brave defending.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! He saw the danger and he went crashing in.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And that has been cleared. Milan are looking to go forward now. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
And here's Hullet. And here's Nedved. Oh, well played. Gerrard, the man synonymous with solidity. And this is Neymar. Nedved. Yaya Toure. And Zanetti. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Zanetti is the guilty party there. And it's Vieira. Deftly away. Nicely weighted ball. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Here's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that was vital. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
So, time for changes
Neymar.
on both sides, actually.
Number 10. Gullit. Number 4.
Now it's Pele.
Ibrahimovic. Coming on the field. Number 9.
Looking for the run.
Bale.
Now it's Raul.
Number 5.
Oh, he's been flattened there. He's dealt with that really well.
Oh, that's real confidence in that tackle. He got himself in the perfect position.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. It's not an especially good pass, that. Tries to pass it through. And that's another good win of the ball. Knocks it into space. Now this could be... It's Bale! Oh, what a mistake! So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Lahm hurtling down that right flank. Now there's a Cruyff! Oh, brilliant save!
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And now a sudden chance to counter. Shot a goal! No, he's missed it. Turan, played out to the right. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Climbs up big! He's got a goal! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Milan give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Shot could be on. He's cut it out. Lahm. Gerrard. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. He's having a shot! Oh, taken with style. Drama and the death! Is there time for one more and that will be it. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Kaka, voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Lost children's announcement.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I think that early goal, Peter, pretty much decided everything. It dictated an awful lot of how the game was going to unfold, and in the end we weren't left with any surprises. It worked out as we thought it might.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And as you can see, we've already started here. And it's Kaka. Kaka will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just, Jim, seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just the supporting cast in an act where he will always take centre stage.
In the Zlatan show, Zlatan is the only star.
I'm not arguing.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Aimed beyond the defence. Pele. He is through here! He tried running through him, but he was not having it. Mbappe, can he finish? He scored! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
So, a breakthrough already. It's a searching pass, well read, and the danger is averted. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation, no more, no less.
Gerrard. Chelsea are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Look at the space, and the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Plays a sharp little ball here. Quick look, then plays it in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, what a mistake! Pele is onto this. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Gullit proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Pele. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's Zanetti. Passing nice and neat. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Climbs up big! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Pele plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Nedved, and here's Gullit.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. And he is going into that little black book. Well, that pass isn't the best. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now that's well seen too. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He could be in here.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Ronaldinho, Zanetti, tries to pass it through, and this is Ronaldinho. Zanetti delivers, and he's cut it out. Gullit constantly looking for the ball into the box. And it's Nedved. Now it's Mbappe. Zanetti does well to get it back. Zanetti. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did there.
And we hit half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Chelsea, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And we are back underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Nedved. That has ended up in no man's land. Pass somewhat off target. Yaya Toure tries to play it through. He's picked his way through. Played into the box. Schmeichel deals with that nice and simple. And that is expertly dealt with.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. So, what can they make of this? Maldini is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Almost an hour gone. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Oh, shooting chance! He's got a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied.
Gullit with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Gullit has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. No way through there. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Pepe is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Passes coming off in quick succession here. He can run onto that. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Kaka. And now the breakaway. Now that looks a decent ball. Can he get onto this? He has found a way through. Mbappe, and it's corner. It's their second corner of the game. Oh, smashing header! Zanetti gets good distance on it. Milan have the chance to go the other way. It's a pretty loose pass. Lahm. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. 75 minutes played. Zanetti. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Kaka. He's got away. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards.
Had too much room. It was one of those instances when desperate measures were called for, and it was a reckless lunge.
To further improve their position of comfort. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, any penalty that finds the net is a good penalty, even if that didn't convince.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And it's Ronaldinho. Zanetti, and he's managed to get free. Up he goes! No, not the best of headers. Thuram picks it up from the goal kick. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Turns back here, probably the best option.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Out towards the flank. Lahm delivery, he rises! Final touch was poor. Great chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And he is just ripping it up! An act of charity gratefully received.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Chelsea are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
While sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense. Might want to be careful there.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And he's going to have his name taken. Maldini. Decent progress down the left. Ronaldinho. And that will be the final act. Chelsea, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Mbappe, hat-tricks. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Schmeichel is making a start here. I wonder what sort of a role is he expected to play, Jim?
Well, it's a big day for him, obviously, Peter, and I think he can make quite a big difference. Spectacular saves can win matches, but I'd expect him to have a more subtle influence overall, bossing that defence and spreading composure throughout the ranks.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much.
Mateus. Eto'o. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mohamed Salah showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
That's really well manoeuvred. Can he get it through?
Bale receives it in a wide position.
Terrific header! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
And he stands tall, impenetrable.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And it's Iniesta. Iniesta.
Mateus.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Bullet.
Mateus cuts it out. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Bale promptly onto that, and that is that. Chelsea are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Now it's Eto'o, and he's away. Stood up well to him there.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Mateus. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Oh, robust challenge.
And that was very necessary.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
Oh, this looks sharp.
Vieira.
Pull it. Spread it left. Neymar.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Van Dijk is very much of the none-shall-pass school of defending. And it's Eto'o. Looking for the run. He's got away. Liverpool have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Liverpool with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. 15 minutes till half-time. That's going to go a long way. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Now, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. And a great opportunity to open the scoring here. Oh, shooting chance! They've scored! Liverpool have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Iniesta, he's picked his way through. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Here comes the cross. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Great vision. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Bellingham.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that's another good win of the ball. And the shot! It's loose, in for the pieces! Good try, the outcome could so easily have been different. Into the channel, and he's picked it up out wide, and he's managed to get free. Neymar! Oh, it's come loose.
There will be 1 minute
Bale.
added time.
Van Dijk. Mohamed Salah. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nesta is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Now it's Pelé, played out to the right. He's found a way through.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Out of play for a throw. And it's Vieira. Chelsea looking to pass their way through. Vieira knocks it out wide. And here's Hullet. Best. Oh, that's neat. Oh, he's been caught on it. Real chance. And he's really put himself on the line here.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick.
There's the header! And yes, it's there! They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Chelsea grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Picked out brilliantly. They want to be quick to recover this. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Great ball, and he's in here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Bellingham. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Now, can they get him away? He's got plenty of space out wide here. Maldini. That's good play. And that was nowhere near his best. And the counter is on. Can he get onto this? Bellingham going face-to-face with his great rival. Chelsea can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's Bellingham. Can he get on the end of this? Mohamed Salah was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Driving forward. And a chance! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Substitution on the field. Number 15.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 8, Bellingham. Number 22, Mateus.
Now it's Mbappe.
Number 25,
Knocks it into space. Pedri looking to get on the end of this.
Mohamed Salah. Coming on the field.
He's on it. Decent chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pedri. Number 20.
This is their second corner of the game.
Number 4, Gabriel.
Now, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Vieira. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Lam. He's in a great position here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Eto'o gets into a good position. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. And this is the big chance. Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it! Oh, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Number 17.
Liverpool take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Liverpool clearly now in lead preservation mode. Best very much a man of this moment.
There will be 3 minutes.
Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Conte. Bale is onto this. That's going up front in a hurry. Gabriel. And that will be the final act. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, of course, Italy has always been the place to be when it comes to defensive maestros, and here is a prime example. So how highly do you rate this fella, Alessandro Nesta?
Well, he's without doubt one of the very best they've produced. He's been mature well beyond his years since those younger days, blending power, speed, technique, and really good intelligence and ability to read the game. It's no surprise to me that so many have aspired to be just like him.
Bale. Oh, that's fabulous.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Lam. Best. He's shifting through the gears here. Best. And it's Vieira. Played out wide. Chelsea controlling the possession in this early phase. He's got tall. He will be livid with himself.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Rodri picks it up from the goal kick. Bale. Tries to play it through. Hernes. Oh, it's a great ball here. Bale unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Neymar! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Toure with the clearance. Pullet has it out wide and in space. And this is Neymar. Might be danger here. Decent chance! He scored! There is the breakthrough! That was a given. It always was.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Now it's Bale. Can he get on the end of this? He is through here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's got away. Best. Oh, what has happened here? And the shot! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
And now he has two.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Nesta calmly anticipates. Chelsea do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Some good work on the right flank here.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Maldini. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Toure does really well to win the ball there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Neymar. Rodri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Played back in.
Lovely feet.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press. Best. Nesta was in no mood for any of that. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That's going in strongly.
Little doubt, that is a foul.
And he's going to have his name taken.
Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
No, that's been intercepted. And the whistle goes for half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further.
Just a quick
I'd always
reminder
be inclined to
today,
go
please
for
refrain from
the latter,
parking outside
go for a
this
third,
stadium.
especially
Thank you very
with a
much
full
for your
half of football
cooperation.
still to play.
Chelsea sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. Here we go again then. Hoeneß stood his ground strongly.
Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty.
Chelsea really could have done without this.
The ball is on the spot, here we go. And that's one back!
Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
He won't be happy with that one.
And it's Neymar!
Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. Van der Sar gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. And now they can spring out of defence. Lobbed in behind. That's beautifully weighted.
Oh, shooting chance!
Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Can he latch on to this? Lahm carries the ball down the right. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Corner number 3 coming up. And he's taking no chances there. Chelsea get their 4th corner. Al Sadd have the chance to go.
That's a foul, no two ways about it.
Tries to pass it through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That's a corner kick. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. And they're back on the ball again. Oh, good spread.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Nicely shaped ball. And this is Ronaldo. Looking for a corner. They're up to 5 corners now. Rodri tries to clear. Now the cross. Toure getting this one. And the finish! And it's hit the woodwork and out. And now a sudden chance to counter. Gets into some space. And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's a cute ball. Rodri can get it clear. Chelsea are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial carpet swept from underneath them. And it's amazing how much one goal can change things.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to make any prediction on this right now. He's having a go!
Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Davids brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Takes a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
All the way back. And the counter is on. Davids. Zanetti. He's in plenty of space here. He's picked his way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, that's a very decent ball now.
That's good defending, very good defending.
Al Sadd have their second corner now.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Hullet. Number 16, Rodri. Number 15, Now.
Chelsea have the chance to go the other way.
Neymar. Number 8,
Succumbs to the pressure.
coming on the field.
Chance! He scores! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was...
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he has shown him a yellow card. Now this could be a pivotal moment. Dying minutes, free kick, great position. And this is Ibrahimovic.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
There will be
And it's
5
Bale.
minutes added time.
And here's the chance to counter. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Cruyff. Nicely weighted ball. That's a promising run he's making on the right. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. 5 minutes to add. Now it's Bale. He has found the way through. Oh, they could be caught out here. Cruyff. Gerrard. Could move up a gear here. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And we're done. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Best taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Hello everybody, and a quick announcement now. We would like to ask you all to kindly stay seated during the match. Thank you for your cooperation.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Well, Peter, there's a player on this pitch who's hard not to like. The smiling assassin, Ronaldinho. He always looks like he's having a good time, and it's mostly true because of his superb skill and imagination.
Yeah, just brilliant, isn't he? A different level.
Infectious.
Quality ball. Knocks it into space. That is good alertness. Oh, there's a probing ball. Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He might be in here! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to... Can he finish? It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he's there to get it away. Pull it. Great vision. That's going to go a long way. Big chance, corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now they can spring out of defence. Messi. This is promising. Vieira. Oh, some tackle that. Played into space. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Somewhat off target. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that's well seen too. Oh, this looks sharp. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Rodri. It's Hullet. That has not gone well. Rodri. Best. And it's Rodri. Best! What a save from Peter Schmeichel! Oh, he's been caught napping. He's picked his way through. Thuram getting this one clear. He's in a great position here. It's gone for a throw-in. And it's Rodri. And he's picked it up out wide. Hullet. Nice looking ball. Forwards and with intent. Tries to pass it through.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, well played, well played. Messi. Pull it. And he's straight offside. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And here's Mbappe. Neymar has it in a wide position. Neymar stood his ground strongly. And it's Rodri. He's tried one! That had everyone off their seats.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
probing pass. And they're back on the ball again. Now it's Messi. Spread it left. Neymar. Short changes him with that pass. He's a sharp little ball here. Piqué clears. Distributed tidily. Now, can they get him away? Best! Best! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Cleared without complication. Now it's Messi. And this is Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Ronaldinho. Mbappe. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Join me in wishing all the best.
So we reach the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And the second half gets underway.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Decent chance! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Lahm demonstrating his defensive quality there. Lahm is always looking to play quality balls. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Looking for the run.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Great chance! Pull it. Lahm. Chelsea do have a chance to counter here. Lahm drives forward on the overlap. Lahm carries the ball down the right. Looking to go deep.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
They just took too long getting forward.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Chance for a shot! They've done it! First blood drawn. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Number 20, Neymar!
So we have our breakthrough.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked
The attendance
pace.
for this match was 29,514.
Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Mbappe under intense pressure.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that was vital.
Fukuoka really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
Now it's Messi. Rodri does well to get it back. And that has put paid to that. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now that looks a decent ball. Mbappe is in a really good position out wide. And that has been clubbed away and smartly reclaimed. Mbappe. It's run loose here. Piqué. Mbappe chasing after it. Tries to play it through. Vieira. Now, what about a counter-attack? Lahm charging forward down that flank. Opts to play it back. Played out towards the right wing. Tries a shot! It's anyone's ball now.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Neymar. And it's Gullit. And this is Neymar. Neymar! It's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Substitution on the field, number 11.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 18.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Dembele. Number 99, Neymar.
Cristiano
Substitution
Ronaldo.
in progress.
To Lahm. Lahm making good progress on the right-hand side. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's shifting through the gears here.
2 added
And he
minutes have been
shoots!
indicated.
A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Chelsea get their fourth corner. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Kvaratskhelia. And he's had a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. It is a... Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Chelsea just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick and such fun. You really would fear for anyone. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
The action has already started.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
Yeah, he's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
Aim forwards. Oh, that's well spotted. And here's Mbappe.
Lam.
Vieira. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Vieira.
Baresi. And it's Vieira. Robson. Cantona. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And the shot! And he's done it! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Substitutions taking place.
Vietnam making an early change here.
So, a breakthrough already.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Eto'o. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Eto'o tries looking up for options on the left. Oh, and he's asking too much with that. Cantona, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Strong running down that left flank. He has found the way through. That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Eto'o really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Best. And he's only too happy to take that back. Gullit looks to get on the end of this. And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Eto'o shoots! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Nicely shaped ball. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That is good alertness. Oh, there's a probing ball. Looking for options for movement. Shot, surely! Has fallen kindly here. Goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Chelsea are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead. It's a mighty effort! And it's hit the woodwork and out! He is through here! There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's Eto'o. That's an imaginative pass. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. That's a lovely, neat pass. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good.
This is the time you need that pace.
Cannavaro cuts it out. Messi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Pull it. Passing nice and neat. Chance for a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Best. Lahm is one whose deliveries we all know about. Short changes him with that pass. That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Lahm.
Oh, great feat, that.
Looking to play him in.
There will be 1 minute
Lovely
added
pass,
time.
but can he get there? It's Ibrahimovic! Great idea, just poorly executed.
Ibrahimovic really would relish another crack at that same challenge, I suspect.
There's the whistle for half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Chelsea in control at half-time, 2-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Oh, that was vital. Robson. Baresi. And it's Hullet. Time and again they are repelled. Here's a sharp little ball here. Eto'o! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And that's really well manoeuvred. And now the breakaway. Eto'o powering forward here. Oh, super ball! Oh, cracking ball. Rodri. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
There's the shot! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And now, and the shot! They've scored! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. Wonderfully smooth, smart, and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Chelsea are having a ball here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He's had it taken off him. Now it's Eto'o. Aimed beyond the defence. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Vietnam are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Cantona. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Hullet.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Eto'o. Eto'o going full tilt down the left. Tries to pass it through. That pass has been well intercepted. Hullet gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. That's a little off target. Well, that is one way to stop him. Over to the left. Now it's Rodri. And he shoots!
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And the shot! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Chelsea have their second corner now.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. Vieira does really well to win the ball there. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Roberto Carlos. Great run on the overlap here. He's shifting through the gears here. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Mbappe.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Driving on and making good progress. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, well played, well played. Ibrahimovic chasing after it.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Rodri, a picture of focus and alertness. Rodri. Hullet. Searching pass he's played there. That's beautifully weighted. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. 2 minutes to be added on. Eto'o is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left...
Tries a shot! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. This is a side which is purring, picture perfect. To win, they will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Mbappe on the score sheet 3 times. Very much the man. So what do you take away from it all, Jim? So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Strong running down that left flank. Eto'o bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now the ball's gone astray. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well read, nice interception. Good running, strong and purposeful. He's a sharp little ball here. And that's going up front in a hurry. And he's intervened well there. And that's been won straight back. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Shapes to shoot! Goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Vietnam finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now, can they get him away? Best! Oh, that's nice. Oh, now... Oh, shooting chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Best really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Eto'o. Chelsea are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Icon plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Now then, the ball's come loose. Rodri gets into a good position. And he's cut it out. That's an imaginative pass. Pinches it off him. Best. Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And that could well leave a mark. Danger averted for now. Referee has just said play on. Spread out to the left. Rui Costa in acres of space. Can he finish? And yes, it's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Cantona really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Vietnam grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Rui Costa. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Can he get on the end of this? Now this could be a chance. Best! No mistake! And again they hit the front. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Pull it. And it's Roberto Carlos. Best, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. He is through here. Pings it across. Tries a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
That's a decent clearance. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. Lam cuts out the pass. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Vieira. Lam. And it's Vieira. Nice sequence of passes. And Hullet! Rui Costa. Passing is crisp and sharp. Maicon is one whose deliveries we all know about.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Vieira. Mbappe just eases him off the ball. Vieira. Now it's Cantona. Lam makes the interception. Here's the whistle for half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Either side holding back here, it has been quite a half this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. Roberto Carlos. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. And here's Cantona. Knocks it out wide. Looking for options for... Decent chance! Oh, he hit that sweetly. Cantona! A real chance and a real let-off.
He'll be annoyed with himself after that. Nothing wrong with his anticipation or his positioning.
And it's Vieira. Now it's Hullet. Out towards the flank. Maicon got a long way forward to join the attack. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Mbappe. He's looking wide. It's a promising position. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Best. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Ibrahimovic, almost an hour gone. Baresi. Oh, this looks sharp. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. And it's Hullet. And Ibrahimovic! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Cantona. Can he get it through?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, and he shoots! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Chelsea have their second corner now. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence.
Baresi. And it's Vieira. Pull it. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And it's Hullet. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now he's off and running. Nice physical challenge.
Vietnam really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. And he's heaved it away. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rui Costa. Ambitious ball here. Hullet gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Best. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. It's a really well-measured ball. Lahm plays it in.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Has a look and plays it forward. Schmeichel. Hullet. Great vision. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, no joy this time. Michael. Eto'o gets a foot in here. That's a lovely, neat pass. Looking for the run. And that's it. Chelsea have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Rodri taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
We're about to announce today's lottery number.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, I think what was key, Peter, in this game was how the team set the right tone. Once they went ahead, that was pretty much that.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And the finish!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Aimed beyond the defence.
Oh, just big chance! Must Ibrahimovic! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So, a breakthrough already.
Stood up well to him there.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Floated through.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Rui Costa. He's a sharp little ball here. Best.
Roberto Carlos
Did well to stay calm there. And it's Vieira. Good take, and is he in?
Mbappe really needed to concentrate.
And he shoots! No mistake! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press.
Maicon.
Cross to the back post. Looking to play him in. Opts to play it back. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair.
And that is as far as they're going to go. And the counter is on.
Such good technique.
He's picked his way through. Nicely spread. Lahm plays it in.
Roberto Carlos is there, and he can get that clear.
Ibrahimovic chasing after it. Maldini. And it's Rodri.
And here's Eto'o.
Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Knocks it into space. A probing pass.
Good ball over the top.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Threads one in. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Chelsea do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play the...
Great chance! Brilliant from Cantona! About as smooth as it gets. And they've got their lead back.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Oh, that's fabulous. And here's Cantona. Vieira. Played out wide. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Played in deep. He's got full. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now they can spring out of defence. That has not gone well. Ibrahimovic. Yeah.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Mbappe. And it's Rodri. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Chelsea looking to pass their way through. Cantona. Played into space. It's a pretty loose pass. Maldini.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Here's Vieira. Pull it. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Hullet. And Hullet! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Best! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time.
Hello attendees, this
is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Vieira. Terrific header. Oh, taken with style. 2 up now, and they are cruising. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Vietnam go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Now, can they get him away? Good read, needed to be. Vieira.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Mbappe! Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Just about up to the hour now. Baresi is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now that looks a decent ball. Vieira. Rui Costa.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Gets his head on it! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Vietnam grab a 3-goal... Can he finish? And it's in! It is no contest. It is a landslide. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Vietnam are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
That has ended up in no man's land. Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Crosses it in. Casillas claims it without any fuss. No, that's been intercepted. Has a look and plays it forward. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe, he's had a shot! It's a goal! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Chelsea playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them. Tries to play it through. Always onto this. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Best! That's going to go a long way. Cantona absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Vieira. Now it's Roberto Carlos. He is through here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Eto'o does well to get it back. Maicon, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And here's Cantona. Lahm gets across to intercept that. Mbappe, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Ibrahimovic looks to get on the end of this. Piqué kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And here's the chance to counter. Nicely weighted ball. Piqué calmly anticipates. Vieira.
There will be 3 minutes.
And the number on the board is 3. And it's Maicon. Oh, not quite. Pull it. That has been slung wide. Maicon. And that's been intercepted. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Chelsea have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome.
Today, please have your entry tickets at
Your
hand,
final
as
thoughts,
it's time
Jim?
to announce
Well,
today's
Peter,
winning
I
watching
really
numbers.
couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to
evening.
today's
The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That's an imaginative pass.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Terrific header!
Pull it.
No, that's been intercepted.
Vieira.
And it's Maicon. Pull it.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Maicon.
Rui Costa.
Touches it back. Pull it. Good read, needed to be.
Vieira.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now they can spring out of defence. And he was quick to react. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Dink through. Oh, that's well spotted. Strokes it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Oh, good ball! If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Now it's Eto'o. Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Hullet. He's on it, can he get away?
Vieira.
Can so cleverly bypass the press. Oh, that is a good ball to find him.
That's just playing it safe and simple. There they go, hunting
He's
again.
going to slip through. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. It's a good-looking delivery.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Chelsea do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Good play on the left-hand side here. Vieira. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Vieira.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Referee's given a throw.
And it's Ibrahimovic. He's got away. Maicon's cross. Big header! There it is! There is the breakthrough!
Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
Substitution on the field. Number 1.
Time then for the first
Schmeichel.
substitution of the game.
Coming on the
Messi
field
gets the
is
call to
number 10,
seemingly universal
Messi.
approval.
Now, that's what you call a luxury addition, to be able to summon someone of this calibre.
Vietnam have penetrated for the first time.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Chelsea are opting for an early change in personnel. They've decided against waiting until half-time. Eto'o looking to get on the end of this. Vieira. Hullet dominates aerially so often. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Cristiano Ronaldo. Hullet, nice looking ball. Vieira. Couldn't squeeze it through. Rodri. Oh, this is a terrific run. And he's managed to get... Tries a shot! Oh, it's come loose.
There will be one more added time.
He's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's there to belt it away. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Decent chance! And yes, it's there! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Vietnam are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Vietnam are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Vieira. And it's Lam. And that has put paid to that. That is good alertness. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Rodri.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
That's a delicate pass. Piqué gets across to intercept that. Chelsea finding their passes. Ibrahimovic, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Looking for a runner. Oh, he's been...
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Some good work on the right flank here. He's taking on the lot of them. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Lam. Lam, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And this is Ibrahimovic. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Chelsea are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Rui Costa, who's set up one goal so far. Cannavaro. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Maicon. He's gone for goal. Relentless! Just relentless! And the lead is extended still further. A case now of complete control. Bullet. Looking for the run, and he's intervened well there. Baresi. Here's Cannavaro. Baresi. Not the most Oh, what has happened here? He's picked his way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.